Welcome to today's Lost Souls, where we bring you the most impactful and unforgettable stories from around the world. Today, we remember the lives of remarkable individuals whose legacies continue to inspire and resonate. From iconic musicians to trailblazing activists, join us as we celebrate their extraordinary contributions and bid farewell to those who have left an indelible mark on our lives. Stay tuned for a journey through their incredible stories.
Guava Shui Shui, Guava Shui Shui, the vibrant Taiwanese beauty influencer known for her unconventional and daring approach to makeup content, passed away tragically at the age of 24 on May 24, 2025. Her sudden death sent shockwaves through the online beauty community and her legion of devoted followers who admired her unique style, infectious personality, and fearless creativity. Guava's legacy is a testament to the power of authenticity and innovation in the digital age, leaving behind a story that continues to inspire and resonate. Born and raised in Taiwan, Guava Shui Shui, whose real name remains private, found her passion for beauty and self-expression early in life. From a young age, she was fascinated by makeup and the transformative power it held. However, unlike traditional beauty influencers who focused solely on tutorials and product reviews, Guava carved out a niche that was entirely her own. She combined elements of performance art, humor, and experimental content to captivate her audience. Her Instagram account, which amassed over 12,000 followers, became the primary platform for her creative expression. Guava's videos were unlike anything seen before in the beauty influencer space. She would often taste or eat the makeup products she featured, lipsticks, blushes, and even jelly-like cosmetics, turning the act of makeup application into a playful, sensory experience. This unusual approach earned her the affectionate nickname, the Beauty and Food Broadcast Treasure Girl, from fans and peers alike. Despite the apparent whimsy of her content, Guava was always careful to emphasize that her actions were for entertainment purposes only. She consistently warned her viewers not to imitate her habit of tasting cosmetics, highlighting the potential health risks involved. This responsible stance demonstrated her genuine care for her audience's well-being, even as she pushed creative boundaries. Guava's rise to prominence was marked by her authenticity and relatability. She did not present herself as a flawless beauty guru, but embraced imperfections and quirks, making her content feel genuine and approachable. Her bright smile, candid personality, and willingness to experiment endeared her to fans across Taiwan and beyond. She became a symbol of fearless self-expression in a digital landscape often dominated by polished perfection. Tragically, Guava Shui Shui's life was cut short when she passed away due to sudden health complications on May 24, 2025. The news was shared through an emotional post on her Instagram account, which expressed gratitude to her supporters and reassured them that she just changed places and continued to shine. The exact cause of her death was not publicly disclosed, but the post conveyed a message of peace and resilience, reflecting the spirit with which Guava lived her life. Following her passing, rumors circulated online suggesting that her habit of tasting makeup products might have contributed to her health issues. These speculations were swiftly addressed by a close friend who clarified that medical professionals had found no connection between her online antics and her sudden illness. The friend emphasized that Guava had always been transparent about the risks and had never encouraged anyone to replicate her behavior. This clarification helped to dispel misinformation and protect her memory from unfounded blame. Guava Shui Shui's impact on the beauty influencer community extends beyond her innovative content. She challenged conventional norms of beauty and content creation, inspiring others to embrace creativity and authenticity. Her work opened up conversations about the boundaries of entertainment, the role of personality in digital media, and the importance of responsible messaging. Her legacy is also a reminder of the pressures faced by young influencers navigating public life. Guava's willingness to be vulnerable and experimental resonated with many who saw in her a reflection of their own struggles and aspirations. Her story highlights the need for greater awareness and support for mental and physical health within the influencer industry. In the wake of her death, fans and fellow creators paid tribute to Guava Shui Shui through heartfelt messages, commemorative posts, and creative projects inspired by her style. Her influence continues to ripple through social media, encouraging a new generation of content creators to find their unique voices and take bold, artistic risks. Guava Shui Shui's life, though brief, was marked by a fearless embrace of creativity, a commitment to authenticity, and a joyful spirit that touched thousands. Her innovative approach to beauty content broke molds and expanded the possibilities of digital expression. As her followers remember her bright smile and playful videos, they carry forward her message: to be unapologetically oneself, to explore boldly, and to shine in one's own unique way. In remembering Guava Shui Shui, the beauty community honors not just a talented influencer, but a trailblazer who redefined what it means to engage with beauty and art in the digital era. Her legacy is a beacon of inspiration, reminding us all that creativity knows no bounds and that true beauty lies in authenticity. Tina Elizabeth Elge, the celebrated Finnish-American actress and dancer, passed away on May 15, 2025, at the age of 95. Born on March 9, 1930, in Helsinki, Finland, Elge's life was a remarkable journey from a young ballet prodigy in Scandinavia to an acclaimed Hollywood star and respected Broadway performer. Tina was born into a family steeped in music and culture. Her father, Oka Elg, was a Finnish pianist, and her mother, Helena Dorumova, was a Russian immigrant and pianist. Growing up in Turku, Finland, LG began training in ballet and acting at a very young age. By the age of 10, she had already appeared in several Finnish films, showcasing her talent early on. Her passion and skill in dance led her to prestigious ballet companies, including the Finnish National Ballet, London's Sadler's Wells, the Royal Ballet, and the Grand Ballet du Marquis de Cuevas in Paris. A serious injury forced Elg to reconsider her dancing career, but fate had other plans. Discovered in London by American film producer Edwin H. Knopf, she was signed to a 7-year contract by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, MGM, during the mid-1950s, riding the wave of success of fellow Scandinavian star Anita Ekberg. Her Hollywood debut came with a supporting role in The Prodigal, 1955, starring Lana Turner. She quickly made a name for herself with roles in Diane, 1956, and Gabby, 1956, the latter earning her the Golden Globe Award for Best Foreign Actress. In 1957, ELG's breakthrough came with the musical comedy Les Girls, 1957, where she starred alongside Gene Kelly. Her performance won her a second Golden Globe in 1958 for Best Motion Picture Actress, Musical Comedy, tying with co-star Kay Kendall. She was also nominated for a Golden Laurel as Top New Female Personality in 1958. Other notable films include The 39 Steps, 1959, with Kenneth More, and Watusi, 1959. As her film career gradually slowed, LG transitioned to stage and television work. She made her Broadway debut in 1970 with the musical Look to the Lilies and earned a Tony Award nomination in 1975 for her role as Donna Lucia de Alvadores in Where's Charlie. She also appeared in the original Broadway production of Nine as Guido Contini's mother and took the title role in Cherie, 1989, adapted from Colette's novel. On television, LG was well known for her role as Olympia Buchanan on the ABC soap opera One Life to Live from 1980 to 1982. Her character's dramatic death, falling from a balcony at a costume party, remains one of the show's most memorable moments. She also appeared on the CBS daytime drama Guiding Light as Dr. Ingrid Fisher. Throughout her career, LG was admired for her versatility, elegance, and the emotional depth she brought to her roles. Beyond acting, she was a proud recipient of the Order of the Lion of Finland, honoring her contributions to Finnish culture and the arts. LG married twice, first to Carl Björkenheim, with whom she had a son, Raoul Björkenheim, a noted composer and musician. Later, she married Rocco Caporale. Her final film appearance was in the Finnish production Kummalin Jackpot, 2006, marking the end of a long and distinguished career that spanned over 6 decades. Tina Elg's passing on May 15, 2025, was mourned by fans and colleagues worldwide. She leaves behind a legacy of artistic excellence, bridging European ballet, Hollywood cinema, and American musical theater. Her life story remains an inspiring testament to talent, resilience, and grace. Pietro Ghislandi, the renowned Italian actor and ventriloquist, passed away on June 4, 2025, in Bergamo after a long illness. Born on April 19, 1957, in Comune Nuovo, Lombardy, Italy, Ghislandi was widely celebrated for his unique blend of surreal comedy, expressive acting, and his status as Italy's only professional ventriloquist. Ghislandi first captured public attention in the mid-1980s as a ventriloquist with his puppet Sergio, reaching the finals of the Rai Uno variety show Fantastico 7 in 1986-87. His comic style was distinctive, fanciful, non-standard, and deeply reliant on vocal performance, which became a hallmark of his career. This early success paved the way for a versatile career spanning film, television, theater, and voice work. He began his film career in 1985 as a stand-in for Renato Pozzetto in È arrivato mio fratello, quickly followed by roles in Grandi Magazzini and Soldati 365 all'alba, where he portrayed a gay recruit, a role that earned him critical and public acclaim. Over the years, Ghislandi became known as a character actor with a surreal flair, often compared to Renato Pozzetto for his expressive and unconventional performances. His filmography includes important Italian productions such as Il Muro di Gomma by Marco Risi, I Mitici, Colpo Gobbo a Milano by Carlo Vanzina, and Vaillant and Porzus by Renzo Martinelli. He also collaborated multiple times with director Leonardo Pieraccioni, appearing in popular films like Il Principe e Il Pirata, Il Paradiso all'improvviso, Ti amo in tutte le lingue del mondo, and Il Professor Cenerentolo, where he played the memorable character Pangrattato. Ghislandi's talents extended beyond acting. He studied piano at the Donizetti Conservatory in Bergamo and taught music in middle schools. His vocal skills led him to voice work in Italian dubs of Disney films and collaborations with the famous cartoonist Bruno Bozzetto. He also recorded comedic disco music albums, showcasing his versatility as an entertainer. On television, Ghislandi was a familiar face in several Rai 1 productions, including Walter Chiari, Fino all'ultima risata, Anita Garibaldi, and Il sogno del maratoneta. He was also a regular comedic guest on the Swiss national broadcaster RSI's Tournée Soirée. In addition to his screen and stage work, Ghislandi was deeply involved in musical theater and concert performances. Notable projects included The Typewriter. During the Varietà concert, Pierino e il Lupo with the Orchestra Sinfonica di Lecco, and the jazz-themed Tutti Quanti vogliono fare il jazz with the Latin Jazz Orchestra, Hermano Pedro. His theatrical work also featured the comic opera Rita, and the Stravinsky piece Histoire du Soldat, where he showcased his ability to embody multiple characters. Ghislandi's commercial work made him widely recognizable to the Italian public. He appeared in national campaigns such as Acqua Uliveto, alongside Alessandro Del Piero, and Caffè Kimbo with Gigi Proietti. His portrayal of Uncle Fester in a Uni-Euro advertisement won the prestigious 2020 Key Award at the International Advertising Film Festival. His death on June 4, 2025, marked the end of a vibrant and multifaceted career that left a lasting impact on Italian entertainment. Colleagues remember him as a gifted performer with a unique voice and a warm personality who brought a touch of surreal humor and heartfelt expression to every role. Pietro Ghislandi's legacy is that of a true original, an actor and ventriloquist, who carved out a distinctive niche in Italian culture through his inventive artistry and dedication to his craft. His work continues to inspire actors, comedians, and audiences alike. Josiah Raisuke. Josiah Raisuke was a gifted Fijian rugby player and Olympic silver medalist whose sudden death in a tragic road accident shocked the rugby world and left a deep void in the hearts of teammates, fans, and the wider sporting community. Born in Fiji, Raisuke rose to prominence as a dynamic winger known for his speed, agility, and powerful playing style. He was a key member of the Fiji national rugby sevens team that won the silver medal at the 2024 Paris Olympics, a moment that marked one of the pinnacles of his career and brought immense pride to his home country. His performances on the international stage showcased his exceptional talent and dedication, earning him admiration from fans and fellow athletes alike. In 2021, Raisuke joined the French top 14 club Castres Olympiques, where he quickly became an integral part of the team. His vibrant personality and on-field prowess made him a beloved figure both on and off the pitch. He played 7 matches for Castres during the 2024-2025 season, with his last appearance on April 27, 2025, in a match against Toulouse. Raisuke was set to continue his professional career with the Tier 2 French club Brive for the following 2 seasons, reflecting the high regard in which he was held within European rugby circles. Tragically, on the morning of May 8, 2025, Raisuke's car was struck by a train at a level crossing near Castres-Levezou Training Center in Saix-Tarn, France. The accident was sudden and devastating, cutting short the life of a young athlete at the height of his career. His club, Castres Olympiques, expressed profound sorrow and announced a period of mourning, postponing their upcoming match against Clermont-Auvergne in respect to Raisuke's passing. The French National Rugby League also paid tribute, announcing that moments of remembrance would be held across all top 14 Saint-Étienne-Trinidad and Pro D2 matches that weekend. Castres Olympiques president, Pierre-Yves Revol, described Raisuke as a radiant young man both on and off the field and a pillar of the Fijian community within the club. His teammates and the wider rugby community mourned the loss of a player who was not only talented but also deeply valued for his character and camaraderie. Raisuke's career was not without controversy. In 2017, he was dismissed from Stade Français following allegations of serious misconduct and was later convicted in 2020, receiving a suspended prison sentence. Despite these challenges, he continued to pursue his professional career with determination, earning respect for his performances and contributions to the teams he represented. His legacy is one of resilience, talent, and the ability to inspire through sport. Raisuke's journey from Fiji to the global rugby stage symbolized the power of dedication and passion. His silver medal at the Paris Olympics remains a testament to his skill and the pride he brought to his nation. The rugby world remembers Josiah Raisuke as a gifted athlete whose life was tragically cut short, but whose impact will endure. His story is a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring spirit of those who dedicate themselves to their sport and community. Edmund White. Edmund White was a pioneering author, memoirist, and critic whose candid, groundbreaking work chronicled the gay experience and revolutionized American literature. His death on June 3, 2025, at his home in Manhattan, marks the end of an era for LGBTQ+ literature and culture. Born on January 13, 1940, in Cincinnati, Ohio, White's early life was shaped by frequent moves with his mother and sister after his parents' divorce. He came out as gay to his mother as a teenager, a revelation that led her, a child psychologist, to send him to a psychiatrist, reflecting the era's lack of understanding and acceptance. This formative experience would later inform much of his writing, which often explored themes of identity, desire, and the search for belonging. White's literary journey began in earnest in the 1970s, a time when the gay rights movement was gaining momentum. He emerged as a leading voice among a new generation of openly gay writers, alongside figures like Larry Kramer and Armistead Maupin. White was present at the Stonewall riots in 1969, a pivotal moment in LGBTQ+ history, and remained a witness and participant through the AIDS crisis, the progression of gay rights, and the cultural backlash of later years. His debut novel, Forgetting Elena, 1973, received critical acclaim for its exploration of gay life on a fictional Fire Island, with the New York Times calling it astonishing and uncannily beautiful. White's follow-up, Nocturnes for the King of Naples, 1978, took the form of letters from a young gay man to his late lover, further establishing his reputation for lyrical, emotionally honest prose. White achieved widespread recognition with A Boy's Own Story, 1982, a coming-of-age novel set in the 1950s that drew heavily from his own adolescence. The book's protagonist, a teenager grappling with his sexuality, mirrored White's own experiences and resonated deeply with readers. The novel became a bestseller and is now considered a classic, credited with demonstrating the commercial viability of gay literature and helping to bring LGBTQ+ stories into the mainstream. He continued the narrative in The Beautiful Room is Empty, 1988, and The Farewell Symphony, 1997, tracing the unnamed protagonist's journey into adulthood and through the heart of the AIDS crisis. In addition to his fiction, White was a prolific essayist, journalist, and biographer. His nonfiction works include the influential The Joy of Gay Sex, 1977, co-authored with Charles Silverstein, which became a touchstone for the gay community, and an award-winning biography of French playwright Jean Genet. He also wrote extensively about literary giants like Marcel Proust and Arthur Rimbaud, demonstrating his encyclopedic knowledge and passion for literature. White's impact extended beyond the page. In 1982, he was one of the founders of the Gay Men's Health Crisis, the first and largest HIV/AIDS service organization in the United States, reflecting his commitment to activism and community support during the darkest days of the epidemic. He also taught creative writing at Princeton University, where he worked alongside luminaries like Toni Morrison and Joyce Carol Oates, mentoring a new generation of writers. Despite living with HIV since the 1980s and enduring significant health challenges, including 2 strokes in 2012 and a heart attack in 2014, White remained a prolific and vital literary presence. His more than 30 books, spanning fiction and nonfiction, have been translated into multiple languages and continue to influence writers and readers worldwide. White's personal life was marked by enduring relationships and a cosmopolitan existence, with homes in New York and Paris. He was survived by his husband, Michael Carroll, who confirmed that White had fallen ill with a vicious stomach bug shortly before his death. Edmund White's legacy is that of a trailblazer who gave voice to the joys, struggles, and complexities of gay life at a time when such stories were rarely told. He expanded the boundaries of literature, reshaped cultural attitudes, and inspired countless individuals to embrace their true selves through the power of honest storytelling. His work endures as a testament to courage, wit, and the enduring search for love and identity. Gadi Kinda. Gadi Kinda was a talented Israeli professional footballer whose skill, passion, and kindness left a lasting impact on the soccer community both in Israel and the United States. His sudden death on May 20, 2025, following a complex medical battle, shocked fans, teammates, and the broader football world, who mourned the loss of a gifted midfielder and beloved teammate. Born on March 23, 1994, in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Gadi Kinda moved to Israel with his family at the age of 3, growing up immersed in Israeli culture and football. His journey from a young immigrant to a professional athlete was marked by dedication, resilience, and an unwavering love for the sport. Kinda began his professional career at 17 with FC Ashdod in the Israeli Premier League, where he spent 8 formative years developing his game and earning recognition for his attacking midfield prowess. In 2019, Kinda transferred to Beitar, Jerusalem, one of Israel's most prominent clubs, signing a 4.5-year contract. His performances there further solidified his reputation as a dynamic and creative midfielder, capable of influencing the game with his vision and goal-scoring ability. His talent soon caught the attention of Major League Soccer, MLS teams, leading to a pivotal move in January 2020 to Sporting Kansas City on a loan deal, which was later made permanent. During his 4 seasons with Sporting Kansas City, 2020-2023, Kinda became a fan favorite for his outstanding play on the field, his passion for the sport, and his generous spirit off it. He made 64 MLS appearances, starting 48 matches and scoring 14 goals, a respectable tally for a midfielder. His style of play combined technical skill with tactical intelligence, making him a key contributor to the team's attacking efforts. Beyond statistics, Kinda's humility, kindness, and work ethic endeared him to teammates, coaches, and supporters alike. In early 2024, Kinda returned to Israel to join Maccabi Haifa, signing a 3.5-year contract. His return was marked by immediate contributions, including several assists and goals during his first season back. His last professional appearance came on March 29, 2025, in a 2-0 derby victory against Hapoel Haifa, a match that would become one of his final moments on the pitch. Tragically, shortly after that match, Kinda was hospitalized with a complex medical condition. Maccabi Haifa publicly announced his hospitalization and the ongoing medical tests, expressing full support for Kinda and his family. The Israeli football community rallied around him, offering prayers and messages of hope. Videos circulated showing moments of solidarity, including a touching scene of Kinda in his hospital bed with Rabbi Shneor Geta, symbolizing the collective spirit of support. Despite the hope and care, Gadi Kinda passed away on May 20, 2025. The news was met with profound sadness across the football world. Sporting Kansas City honored him by posing with his jersey before a match, and Major League Soccer issued a heartfelt statement praising his talent, passion, and generosity. Prominent figures, including Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, expressed condolences and prayers for Kinda's family and friends. Kinda's impact extended beyond his on-field achievements. He was known as a role model who never caused problems, never complained, and always maintained a positive attitude. even during challenging times. His gentle nature and infectious smile made him a beloved figure in every locker room he entered. Internationally, Khadiyah represented the Israel national team with pride. He made his senior debut in June 2021 in a friendly against Montenegro, scoring a goal in extra time to secure a 3-1 victory. Over his international career, he earned 10 caps and scored twice, contributing to Israel's efforts on the global stage. Khadiya's story is one of talent, perseverance, and kindness. From a young Ethiopian immigrant to a respected professional athlete, he embodied the spirit of dedication and humility. His legacy lives on in the memories of fans, teammates, and the communities he touched in Israel, the United States, and beyond. His passing at just 31 years old is a heartbreaking loss to the world of football and a reminder of the fragility of life. Yet, the warmth, passion, and generosity he showed throughout his career continue to inspire those who knew him and those who admired him from afar. Kurt Russell, Kurt Vogel. Russell, born on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts, is a celebrated American actor whose career spans over 6 decades and encompasses a wide range of genres including action, science fiction, westerns, comedy, and drama. Beginning as a child actor, Russell evolved into one of Hollywood's most versatile and enduring stars, known for his collaborations with iconic filmmakers and his memorable portrayals of anti-heroes and complex characters. Russell's acting journey began early, at the age of 12, when he starred in the Western TV series The Travels of Jamie McFeeters, 1963-1964. Shortly thereafter, he signed a 10-year contract with the Walt Disney Company, appearing in family-friendly films such as The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, 1969, Now You See Him, Now You Don't, 1972, and The Strongest Man in the World, 1975. These roles established him as a prominent young star and laid the foundation for his later transition into more mature and diverse roles. One of Russell's breakthrough performances came with his portrayal of rock and roll legend Elvis Presley in the 1979 television film Elvis, a role that earned him a Primetime Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor. This performance marked a turning point, showcasing his ability to carry complex, dramatic roles and breaking away from his earlier Disney image. Throughout the 1980s, Russell became synonymous with tough, charismatic anti-heroes, particularly through his collaborations with director John Carpenter. He starred as the iconic Snake Plissken in Escape from New York, 1981, and its sequel, Escape from L.A., 1996, roles that cemented his status as a cult action star. His work with Carpenter also included the critically acclaimed horror film The Thing, 1982, where he played R.J. MacReady, a role that remains one of his most celebrated performances. Other notable films from this era include the action comedy Big Trouble in Little China, 1986, and the drama Silkwood, 1983, for which he received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actor. In addition to action and horror, Russell demonstrated his range with roles in comedies such as Used Cars, 1980, and romantic dramas like Tequila Sunrise, 1988. He portrayed historical figures as well, notably Wyatt Earp in the Western Tombstone, 1993, delivering a performance praised for its depth and nuance. His filmography also includes Stargate, 1994, Backdraft, 1991, and Miracle, 2004, where he played the legendary hockey coach Herb Brooks, further showcasing his versatility. Russell's career continued to flourish into the 21st century, with roles in high-profile films such as Vanilla Sky, 2001, Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof, 2007, and The Hateful Eight, 2015, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019. He also appeared in major franchises, including the Marvel Cinematic Universe, portraying Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, 2017, and the animated series What If? 2021. Off-screen, Kurt Russell is known for his long-term partnership with actress Goldie Hawn, with whom he shares a family life and has been a father figure to her children from a previous marriage. Beyond acting, Russell is an FAA-licensed private pilot, a passionate hunter, and an advocate for gun rights. He is also involved in humanitarian aviation efforts and has been recognized as a Disney legend and a member of the living legends of aviation. Russell's enduring appeal lies in his ability to balance rugged toughness with charm and complexity, making him a beloved figure in Hollywood. His career reflects a successful transition from child star to mature actor, marked by memorable performances across a broad spectrum of film genres. With numerous award nominations and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Kurt Russell remains a significant and influential presence in the entertainment industry. In summary, Kurt Russell's prolific career and dynamic performances have made him an iconic figure in American cinema. From his early days as a Disney child star to his status as a cult action hero and respected character actor, Russell's work continues to captivate audiences and inspire new generations of actors. Kurt Russell's career is a remarkable journey through the evolving landscape of American cinema, spanning over 6 decades and encompassing a diverse range of genres, roles, and collaborations. Born on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts, Russell began his career as a child actor and successfully transitioned into a mature star known for his rugged charisma, versatility, and enduring appeal. His filmography is a testament to his adaptability and talent, featuring iconic roles in action, science fiction, westerns, comedies, and dramas. Early career and Disney years. Russell's introduction to acting came early, with his first credited role in the television series The Travels of Jamie McFeeters, 1963-1964, where he played the title character as a young boy. During the 1960s, he became a familiar face on television, appearing in shows such as The Fugitive, 1964-1966, The Virginian, 1964-1965, and Guns of Diablo, 1964. His early film roles included family-friendly Disney movies like The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, 1969, Now You See Him, Now You Don't, 1972, and The Strongest Man in the World, 1975, where he portrayed Dexter Riley, a college student who stumbles into comedic adventures involving science and technology. These years at Disney helped Russell hone his craft and gain popularity among younger audiences, but he was eager to break away from the wholesome image and explore more complex and mature roles. Breakthrough and critical acclaim. Russell's breakthrough came with his portrayal of Elvis Presley in the 1979 television film Elvis, which earned him a Primetime Emmy Award nomination. This role showcased his ability to embody real-life characters with depth and nuance, marking his transition into serious dramatic acting. In the early 1980s, Russell became closely associated with director John Carpenter, with whom he forged a lasting creative partnership. Their collaboration began with Escape from New York, 1981, where Russell played the anti-hero Snake Plissken, a role that became iconic and established him as a cult action star. The character's cynical toughness and dry wit resonated with audiences, and Russell reprised the role in Escape from L.A., 1996. That same year, Russell starred in Carpenter's The Thing, 1982, a sci-fi horror film that has since become a classic. His portrayal of R.J. MacReady, A helicopter pilot battling a shape-shifting alien in an Antarctic research station was praised for its intensity and realism. The film's initial mixed reception has given way to widespread acclaim, with many considering it one of the greatest horror films ever made. Versatility in the 1980s and 1990s. Throughout the 1980s, Russell demonstrated remarkable versatility. He starred in the cult favorite Big Trouble in Little China, 1986, a blend of action, fantasy, and comedy directed by Carpenter, where he played Jack Burton, a truck driver caught in a supernatural battle in San Francisco's Chinatown. The film's quirky tone and Russell's charismatic performance have earned it a devoted fan base. Russell also showed his comedic chops in Used Cars, 1980, a satirical comedy about car dealerships, and Overboard, 1987, a romantic comedy opposite Goldie Hawn, who would later become his longtime partner. His dramatic roles during this period included Silkwood, 1983, where he starred alongside Meryl Streep in a story about a nuclear plant whistleblower, and Tequila Sunrise, 1988, a crime thriller with Mel Gibson and Michelle Pfeiffer. In the 1990s, Russell further expanded his range with roles in Backdraft, 1991, a thriller about firefighters, and Tombstone, 1993, where he portrayed legendary lawman Wyatt Earp. His performance in Tombstone was widely praised for bringing depth and gravitas to the Western genre. He also starred in Stargate, 1994, a science fiction adventure that spawned a franchise, playing Colonel Jonathan Jack O'Neill. Continued success and franchise roles, Russell's career remained robust into the 2000s and beyond. He took on diverse roles in films such as Miracle, 2004, portraying Herb Brooks, the coach of the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team, and Poseidon, 2006, a disaster film remake. He embraced genre films with roles in Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof, 2007, and The Hateful Eight, 2015, the latter earning critical acclaim for its ensemble cast. In the 2010s, Russell became part of major Hollywood franchises. He appeared as Mr. Nobody in The Fate of the Furious, 2017, and voiced Ego, a celestial being, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, 2017. He also starred in The Christmas Chronicles, 2018, and its sequel, playing a memorable Santa Claus. His role in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019, as Randy, a stuntman, was another highlight, showcasing his ability to blend humor and subtlety in a supporting role. Marcy Jones. Marcy Jones was a pioneering force in Australian music, whose powerful voice and trailblazing spirit helped reshape the nation's musical landscape. Her death on May 30, 2025, came just days after she publicly revealed her leukemia diagnosis, leaving fans and the industry in profound grief. Born in Melbourne in 1945, Marcy Jones began her musical journey as a teenager, performing with local acts and quickly developing a reputation for her dynamic stage presence. In 1967, she made history by forming Marcy and the Cookies alongside sisters Margaret, Beverly, and Wendy Cook. At a time when the Australian music scene was overwhelmingly male-dominated, Marcy and the Cookies stood out as one of the country's first all-female groups. Their harmonies, energy, and infectious pop-soul sound captivated audiences, and the group soon found success with hits like I Would If I Could and their beloved rendition of White Christmas. Marcy and the Cookies didn't just break new ground at home, they also took their music abroad, performing across Europe, Asia, and the UK. Their international tours, including sharing stages with acts like the Monkees, the Seekers, Cliff Richard, and Tom Jones, brought Australian pop to new audiences and inspired a generation of female musicians to follow in their footsteps. The group's popularity was further boosted by appearances on iconic shows like The Go Show, cementing their place in Australian pop culture. After her time with the Cookies, Marcy Jones launched a successful solo career in the 1970s. Signing with Warner Music, she released her debut album, That Girl Jones, in 1974. Her solo work showcased her versatility as a singer, blending pop, soul, and rock influences. Singles like Gonna Get Married achieved chart success, and her collaborations with international stars underscored her status as a respected artist, both at home and abroad. Throughout her career, Marcy Jones was celebrated for her originality, resilience, and unwavering commitment to her craft. She continued to perform with the Cookies for special reunions, while also carving out her own path as a solo artist. Her voice, described as both powerful and soulful, became a defining feature of Australia's musical identity in the 1960s and 1970s. Marcy's influence extended far beyond her music. She was a mentor to younger artists, a champion for women in the industry, and a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity. Her willingness to challenge conventions and her dedication to her art inspired countless performers who followed. The Australian Recording Industry Association, ARIA, and the Phonographic Performance Company of Australia, PPCA, both honored her legacy, describing her as a true trailblazer and a contributor to Australia's identity. Her final days were marked by remarkable courage. On May 27th, just days before her passing, Marcy shared her leukemia diagnosis with fans on social media, writing, "I am currently in the hospital with leukemia, about to begin treatment. We are all feeling very frightened, but I will fight with everything I have." This openness and strength resonated deeply with those who admired her, and her passing on May 30th was met with an outpouring of tributes from across the music world. Her daughter-in-law, Lisa Asta, confirmed the sad news in a heartfelt Facebook post, remembering Marcy as a source of joy, wisdom, and inspiration. "You were a legend, an icon, and you will always be remembered. You always said that we were so alike in many ways, and that's why I know you will always be my guiding light. I will miss you so much. I love you. Until we meet again to sing another song." Marcy Jones had been planning a concert to celebrate her 80th birthday in late June, a testament to her enduring passion for performance and connection with her audience. Her sudden departure has left a void in the Australian music community, but her legacy lives on through the countless artists she inspired and the timeless music she created. Marcy Jones will be remembered not only as the powerhouse voice behind Marcy and the Cookies, but as a pioneer who helped pave the way for women in music, broke barriers, and brought joy to audiences around the world. Her story is one of talent, determination, and trailblazing spirit. A true icon whose influence will be felt for generations to come.